Can't see darn thing. These glasses. What? No. Whoa! Welcome to the Once Blind Podcast with your host, Paul Express. I should get out of here.
Welcome back, guys. This is the 2-year anniversary to Having Fun with Family. So, Volume 2, 2 years later. Welcome back. All right, I know that in the beginning of this, I'm supposed to say like and subscribe and all that good stuff. So I said it, and we can move on with the show. Welcome back, Mr. Gideon, to the Once Blind Podcast. Are you blind?
No.
Were you ever blind?
No. I did when I was a baby, but I don't remember anything when I was a baby.
Oh, no?
I'm not that much things.
I remember a lot of things when you were a baby.
But you got a baby married to me.
That's right, for now.
And you was there.
I was there, but eventually I'll get old and I'll forget everything. And you'll have to tell me everything. Are you going to tell me bedtime stories when I'm old? Nope. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so last time we were here, we said Baby Shark was your favorite movie. I said it wasn't a movie, but I found out I was wrong. It is a movie. Do you remember how to sing the Baby Shark song?
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark,
Baby Shark!
Mommy shark.
No. Don't go into all of it. Don't go into all of it. Oh, okay. So now what's your favorite movie?
Kung Fu Panda. I don't remember what's one.
Okay. Who did he fight in the movie?
A board with those wings.
I think that's number 2.
No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, Kung Fu Panda number 2. I think that one's the best one too. Out of all of them. And they get cheesy afterwards. Let's see. Something simple. What's your favorite color?
Blue.
That's my favorite color.
Mm.
Did you steal it from me?
No.
Okay. What's Lily's favorite color?
Blue too.
Speaking of blue, do you like the Bluey show?
Yes.
What's your favorite character?
Bingo.
Bingo, what's his name?
No. Bingo in the blue song.
Oh, okay.
They got really good questions, actually.
They do have good questions?
No. Bingo has really good.
Oh, and Bingo, is he a cat?
No.
Is he a monkey?
No. Or the mock dog.
They're all dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Must be a doggy dog world.
They pretend to be a cat, but they're not really.
Okay. And what's your favorite band?
I don't really know that much bands.
Okay, so who do you like to listen to?
What's it called? 21 Pilots.
21 Pilots, okay. And now, do you play any instruments?
Yes. Drums.
You like the drums, okay.
Piano. And
Okay.
ukulele.
Ukulele?
Mm.
The ukulele? You say like the Minions, ukulele. All right, so do you know any songs on the piano?
Some of I Am Up Against the Wall. And some of House of Gold.
Oh, House of God. House of Gold. I had to be corrected over there. All right, let's see. We got your instruments. We got. Let's see. What else? What else can we ask you? You like to play outside?
Yes.
Okay. I know you play football, and I know you play basketball, and you're also running around like a maniac. But what is your favorite sport? Football or basketball?
Basketball, mostly.
You like basketball mostly, huh? Who's the best basketball player in the house?
you.
That's right. Don't forget that. Even when you get old, I'll still be better. Let's see. And then, do you go hunting yet?
No,
Do you want to go hunting?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Remember that in a couple years when it's time. I'm going to say, I don't know.
And remember, I don't know what it feels like. Like, I don't know if it's really fun.
You don't know if it's really fun? Well, it can be boring sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, you sit there and you wait.
Fun part is that you get an animal.
That's right.
If you get
Do we ride the animal?
No, we kill the animal. Eat it.
And eat it. That's right. Actually, I'm planning to get a couple things that we need so I can start making the meat sticks ourselves. And then we can walk around like Macho Man and talk about snare into a Slim Jim. All right. So last time you were here 2 years ago, you were how old?
3.
Yeah. Was he 3? I think he was 3. And now you're how old?
6.
Very good. Are you going to school?
No,
No.
I have it at home. Homeschooled.
Oh, you're homeschooled. Homeschooled.
It's your smallest parents.
No, mommy's the smart one. I just sit down and make sure you do your job. What's your favorite thing to do in school?
Sometimes learning, and sometimes we listen to music, Christian music.
Wow. What's your favorite song?
Christian song?
Yeah, out of your Christian songs, which one's your favorite? Is it This Little Light of Mine? I'm gonna make it shine. Ow.
A little bit,
It's a good thing your dad doesn't do worship.
I surrender.
I Surrender? Oh, that is a good song. Okay. And what do you want to tell the people before we say goodbye to Gideon?
Bye.
Yeah, that works for me.
Good day.
You do.
And read about the Bible.
Say hello, Nehemiah.
Hi.
All right. All right. So,
Tintins.
children's? I don't do podcasts for children's.
And grown-ups.
Yes, there you go. All right, Mr. Nehemiah, do you have any questions for me?
How will you? What will you feel when you first do boxing?
How old was I when I first started doing boxing? Officially, 13 years old.
Wow.
Yes, I was a teenager.
Did you have fun playing do boxing?
I had a lot of fun in boxing. I mean, you get to punch people in the face.
Did you ever go to church with your dad?
Nope. Well, so when I was really little, like, about your age, I was forced to do catechism. And that's a Catholic thing where they teach me all the dogma. They make sure that I, say the things from their cult and learn all that stuff. And then once they, felt that they indoctrinated me enough, they let me eat a wafer that they say is the body of Christ. And then they make me drink grape juice that they say is the blood of Christ. And, that's as much church as I got.
Did you have fun being with your dad?
With my dad? Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Have you played basketball and football with him?
My dad was very bad at basketball, but he would play with us. We would actually go to a park down the street, and he'd buy pizza, and then he'd try to break the backboard with his shot.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. He kind of shoots like Matt does, when Matt shoots it and it goes boom and it slams everywhere. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that. Yeah, he wasn't a very athletic per se. How about you? Do you play basketball?
Yes.
Can you dunk it yet?
No.
Okay. Is basketball your favorite sport or is it football?
I play basketball more and kind of like basketball more.
Oh, okay. That's cool. All right, so we'll go to, what is your favorite movie today?
My favorite movie now might be the... Ooh, I have a lot of favorite movies.
Well, you can only pick one favorite movie.
Maybe the Ponyo movie.
Ponyo. Interesting. And let's see. Who's your favorite character in Ponyo?
Well, it's all about the first, but I pretty like the bad guy.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I like villains too. Who's your favorite Marvel villain?
Guess what? Wait,
Well, he's an anti-hero.
villain?
Yes.
Oh, I think Loki.
Loki's a great villain. He was very enjoyable. What about, who's your favorite hero in Marvel?
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider.
It's really cool, and he's here.
You like his bicycle?
Yes,
It's not a bicycle.
it's kind of like a bicycle. It's a motorcycle.
Yes, there you go. It's a motorcycle.
Sometimes we call it bikes.
Yes, they do call them bikes. Very good, very good. All right. What's your favorite band or music?
Christian music.
Christian music. Okay, but who?
I know I like Christian music, but I don't know any of the bands.
Oh, any of the bands. Okay.
Like I say, my other favorites.
What's your favorite song? A Christian song. What's your favorite Christian song?
The whole song. Da, na, 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 na. I could play on the piano.
Ooh, you play piano too?
Mhm.
Wow. Actually, I have to say, I do sometimes hear you play, and I think it's Matt. And then I'm like, Matt's right next to me. Who's playing? I do know that song. But I tell you what, I won't say it. For anyone who watches this, let's see if you can put it in the comments. All right. Let's see. What's your favorite instrument to play?
My favorite instrument. I think the drums because I get to bang stuff. Like, bah, bah, bah.
Great answer. That's a great answer. That's why I like the drums too. Then, okay, what do you like to do?
Mostly play.
Play. What do you like to play?
That's a tricky question.
Okay. Let's see. You like to play outside. What do you like to play outside besides basketball or football?
I like to play a game Rocky made up called Egg Ball.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. All right. And what's your favorite activity to do inside the house?
Maybe water paint or draw.
Okay. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Do we have anything else for Nehemiah? How old are you again?
8.
You're 8 years old.
Last time we did this, I was 4. No, 5. Because Skinny was 3. I was 2 days older than him.
Oh.
Then I'm getting 6 and I'm 8.
Oh.
2 more years until I go hunting.
Yes, 2 more years till you go hunting. Are you looking forward to going hunting?
Yes.
Ah, very
I really
nice.
want to shoot animals.
Oh, you want to shoot the animals. Why do you want to shoot animals?
I want to eat them.
Oh, very good, very good. If only we can shoot cows.
Yes. Beef. Turkey.
I guess we'll have to go bison hunting at some point. Turkey's good. Even though they're very tricky, they don't like to come out when we go to the woods.
Yeah. Do you know people really funny will make you mad? If, let's say it's deer hunting, you only find turkeys. But if it's turkey hunting, you only find deer.
It happens all the time. Last time I went hunting, there were 8 turkeys, and it's deer season now. And it was like I could have reached out, like AT&T reached out and touched it. I could have just been like, boop, and no. I wanted to cry.
Wonder if you can hunt anything you want.
Oh my goodness, the first time, so it was turkey season, and it was the very, very, very first day for turkey. And we went out there, and we were about to get in our blind, getting ready for the turkeys to come out. And again, right there, I could touch them. A deer just goes whoop right next to us. And let me tell you, I spent the whole walk in telling your siblings, stop making so much noise. Cut it out. Lori, come on. You're kicking up all the leaves. And it's like, we're making too much noise. We got to get in there quietly. And even with all that noise, that deer still came up and was like, hey, what's up? It's turkey season. Can't touch this. That's what he did. All right. So do we have anything else for Nehemiah? Or does Nehemiah want to say anything else to the once blind people? They're known as formerly blind bastards, but we don't say it.
Keep learning about the Bible.
Oh, heard it there, right? From the mouth of babes. So now we're here with Miss Vida. How do you pronounce your name?
Vida.
Do you remember your middle name this time?
Lael.
And what does it mean?
I'm thinking of other ones.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. Do you know what your name Vida translates to?
No.
Vida is life. Lael belongs to...
God.
Very good. You're finishing my sentence. All right, Miss Vida, you have any questions for your dada?
Yes.
Ask.
Did you and Mom wanted us?
Mom did. I wanted one. And then the rest of you just kept coming out.
Did you guys have a fight?
No. We never fight in the process of extending our family. Let's see. A different question. My turn. We'll take turns. See if you got anything else. What's your favorite movie today?
I really can't pick.
Can't pick. What about a song? Can you pick a song at least?
Like a stone.
Like a Stone?
Yes.
What's that?
It's a song, and I don't really remember all the lyrics. But
No, I don't want the lyrics. I want to know who sings it.
I don't know. I just hear the song.
Audio Slave? Oh. No, Audio Slave. Wow. Alrighty then. Do you have a question?
No.
All right, so then I'll continue. What's your favorite sport?
Basketball or soccer?
Basketball or soccer? And let's see. You're about to be how old?
10.
You know what that means?
Hunting.
Oh, yeah. Are you looking forward to hunting?
Yes.
Very nice, very nice. What animal are you looking forward to hunting?
Maybe a deer?
Maybe a deer. Just one deer?
No.
All the deers.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Are you going to go out there dressed in camo, paint your face black, and be one of those kids that, like, climb a tree and try to shoot with a crossbow? And are you going to want me to do the ritual of when you kill the first deer, they put the blood on your face?
No.
Yeah, I don't do that anyways. I think it's weird and not sanitary at all. Let's see. What else can we ask Miss Vida? You're also homeschooled. So what's your favorite thing to do in school?
Doing homework with Mom.
Well, yeah, it's all okay. So as long as you're doing it with Mom, got it. All right, let's see. What's your favorite indoor activity?
Maybe playing with JoJo.
Playing with JoJo. What do you play with JoJo that you like so much?
Pokemon cards, chess, poker.
Poker, that's right. How much money have you won in poker?
We don't really play with money.
Oh, okay, good. I don't have a bunch of gamblers in my house. All right, and then what else could we ask you? What else do you think we should ask you?
Don't really know. I don't have a lot of answers or things to ask me.
Who's your favorite parent?
Can't pick.
Oh, very, very solid, very solid. We all know who it is, don't worry. I got you. Let's see. If you can only pick one show on TV, what would it be?
That's hard.
Do you like Bluey?
Yes.
Interesting. Do you know the Baby Shark song?
Yes.
So you and Gideon should get along.
No.
Why?
I only got it stuck in my head because of him.
Oh, okay. Ay, ay. Who's your favorite person to watch TV with?
Daddy.
Ah, that's right. What do you watch with your dad?
Avatar,
That's right.
hunting stuff. How to build stuff.
How to build stuff. I don't watch the build stuff. That's Mom.
You watch some build stuff.
I only watch it when Mom's around. It scores points with her. All right, Miss Vida. Did we say how old you were? Yeah, we said
Yes.
how old you were. All right, let's go with favorite color, and that'll be the last question.
Blue or black.
Ah, very nice. Blue is the best. Blue is the best. Well, it was a pleasure having you, young lady. Even though you kept squatching to the side away from the mic. I'm hoping it picked up.
Yes.
Anything for the people before you go?
Behave.
Hello, Miss Luna. How are you? I'm impressed. Do you know why I'm impressed?
Because I'm not laughing.
Yay! 5 hours later. Anyone who watched the first video will know what I'm talking about. So you got anything for me?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Your favorite band?
Blue Travelers.
Who?
Blue Travelers.
Oh, the Blues Traveler. I think I only know one of his songs.
I only like 3.
So what's your favorite movie?
Willow.
Willow. Interesting that you would say Willow. How many times have you seen Willow?
A lot.
You let them watch Willow? I only let them watch it once. All right. And what's your favorite character in Willow?
Matt Mortigan.
Matt Mortigan. No. Let's see. Last time your favorite book series, well, it wasn't book, it was book series, and it was Little House on the Prairie. Is it still the same?
No.
What is it now?
Babysitter's Club.
Babysitter's Club. What's Babysitter's Club about?
Like middle schoolers that babysit.
Sounds intriguing. I could see why it's your favorite. Let's see. What else can we do here? Favorite color?
Navy blue or red.
Okay. Very descriptive navy blue. What's your favorite sport?
Hockey.
Hockey. Interesting. Then what else can we get for you? Hockey's your favorite sport. What do you like to do outside?
Nothing.
Nothing. It's probably why you're so pale. What's your favorite indoor activity?
Sleeping.
Sleeping. Wow. You have a favorite subject for school?
Grammar.
Grammar. Interesting. You should help the babies with their grammar. Let's see. Do you like Bluey too?
No.
Okay, good. Someone's got to join the I Don't Like Bluey Club. Seems like I'm the only one. All right. What's your favorite activity to do with Mom?
Just annoying her. It's fun.
Yeah. You definitely are the one that tests Mom's patience. Let's see. Any hobbies you want to tell us about?
Not really.
So nothing about the planting, nothing about baking, because you're always baking. You're always talking about your carrot and your ginger and all that stuff. Nothing about that.
I grew carrots that are all of a sudden growing, like now during winter. Mom's ginger, they're not mine. I don't like ginger.
Oh. Is that all you're growing is carrots?
I was supposed to be growing catnip, but instead it turned into clovers somehow. I don't know. It's mint and catnip, and it turned into clovers.
It mutated like the Ninja Turtles. All right. And what is your favorite thing to bake?
Oat bars,
Oat bars.
cornbread.
Cornbread. I like mama cornbread. Cornbread real good. All right. I think you're the most girly girl of my girls. Because your older sister's a hunter. Your younger sister loves to run in the dirt. And you always walk around dressed all pretty like you're going out somewhere.
Luna also likes to design clothes.
Oh.
And she likes to grow herbs. She has a whole herb garden upstairs. It's an aquatic one that she likes to turn into tinctures someday.
Wow. You know, I find very interesting that you're usually the most talkative one. and we put you here in front of a camera, and all of a sudden you turned very quiet. But at least you weren't giggling the whole time. Is there anything you want to say to the people before I let you go?
Live a wise life.
Live a wise life. In English. Say goodbye, people. We have Joaquin Jose.
Hello, America.
Oh, America. It is a good time in America now, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
They made cheese legal.
What?
Again, I don't know. Messing around with you, buddy.
Good.
All right, sir. What questions do you have?
Well, what was your first full-time job?
Legit full-time job?
Legit full-time job.
I believe, if I remember correctly, it was STS. Or was it Rodriguez Tires? I think it was Rodriguez Tires. I worked there first. It was the first time my name was on the books with a real check. Yes.
What would you do at Rodriguez Tires?
We played flutophones. It's Rodriguez Tires, buddy. I would work with cars, and I would remove the tires, rebead tires, put them on the cars again, sometimes patch them, put them together. Once in a while, they would let me do the brakes and stuff like that, but I was like 16, 17. No, I was 17 then. 17 or 18 with Rodriguez. I don't remember. Yeah, stuff like that.
Huh, cool.
I figured since that's what I learned with Pops, I might as well do that for money. Actually, no, that's not true. It's not true. I worked at Coastal Gas Station at 14 years old, which was illegal. And a couple times they paid me cash. But then once I hit, I think 15, they put me on the books as a youth. So they would pay me certain hours legitly. And then they would pay me the rest in cash.
Oh, cool.
Coastal Gas Station is no longer open. The gentleman who owns it is no longer there. So tax people who are listening, you can't get him. Right, so, what are the questions?
If you were to go to any other country to hunt any animal, what animal in another country would you hunt?
In another country. Can I say Hamas? No, can't do that. Can't do that. I would have to say I would love to go to... I forget the name of that animal, though. It was such a great show. I saw it on Meat Eater. They were in someplace. I think it was Switzerland or something. It was a certain type of like red deer or something. It was the place was beautiful. The place was gorgeous. But if not, the Sitka deers in Alaska, especially off Prince of Wales Island, that looked like it was interesting. It was in New Zealand? There you go.
Last question is, which one of us, of the 3 hunters, would you take to go hunt the Sitka deer?
Oof. Definitely wouldn't be Matt, who's signaling to himself over there.
Just to make it clear that I can run the fastest.
That's why I wouldn't take you. Because if a bear comes after us, I need you to be slower than me so that I can get away. Well, the thing is that those type of places would actually be better if we all went. Because we would have to camp there and so much equipment that goes into going that I don't want to carry it all. So I wouldn't take the smallest one. And I wouldn't do that to your sister. And Matt is my pack mule. So I'd have to bring him along. I'd have to have you there. You know, because like you said, you do run the fastest. So if I hit something, I can be like, run over there, make sure it's there. And then, you know, Lily's my baby girl, so.
Let's cop out.
I would never leave her anywhere. And then let's see. You got anything else besides that? No. All right.
I think you didn't hear him say that's a cop out.
Oh, is that what he said? It was a cop out? You really want me to pick one person?
No.
It's gonna hurt your feelings, but I mean, I could definitely just pick one person. I already kind of
small.
Well, actually, if Mom was one of the choices you gave me, without a doubt, she would have been the first one I picked. There's plenty of things me and Mom can do hunting that we would never do with you guys. It just is what it is. Let's see. My turn to ask questions. If you were to leave the U.S. to go hunting, what would it be?
I think maybe javelinas in Mexico.
Oh, javelinas in Mexico.
Just with a knife. Just with a knife.
But Mexico's trying to get here. Why would you go there?
That's a good point.
How about
Does Texas still count?
Texas? Well, it's northern Mexico right about now, till Trump gets rid of everything that's down there. Let's see. How about Argentina and hunt the Argentinian cougars?
Ooh, that would be cool. Or the Argentinian red deer. I seen their racks.
Mm-hmm.
They were humongous, and they were big deers.
I had such a good joke right now, but I just couldn't make it. Anyways, very, very cool. Very, very cool. That's exciting. I would like to see the mountains in Argentina and, you know, with a rifle. So whatever animal I see, I think that'll be the thing to be up there looking down through a scope, seeing how beautiful it is. And, I mean, it's not Scotland or anything, but it is a pretty place. I just said that for your mom's face. All right. What is your favorite moment of hunting so far?
I think my favorite part of hunting so far has to be actually seeing something.
Oh, very good, very good.
2 times that I went hunting with you this season, we were able to see something. A deer. The first time, I saw it right here on the left.
Mm-hmm.
I get for the crossbow. It disappears a little bit. I'm still trying to look for it, and then it just kind of leaves. And then the second time, it was too dark to hit.
Mom told me you blame me for you not shooting that deer.
What?
Yep, that's what Mom told me.
Dramatically look at her.
The lies told.
Mom said that when you got up with the deer, you expected me to give you a play-by-play, and I didn't give you your play-by-play, so you couldn't shoot the deer.
I did say that, didn't I?
Yeah, you did say that, didn't you? It's okay. It's all right. Next time, I'll write you a book.
Perfect. I'll read it.
And I'll just make it with Steve Rhinell's name on it. Now, what's your favorite instrument for hunting that you like to go with?
Like weapon or just tool, period?
Well, the weapon is a tool.
My favorite thing I like to bring with me.
It's a crossbow, it's a shotgun. You haven't got muzzle loader yet. So
I think I like a shotgun better. Just because if I want to hunt deer, I'll just change the barrel, change the ammunition, go deer.
yeah.
And if turkey, I'll again just change the and
Because you're American.
I'm not medieval.
Shotguns and sodas, because we don't have beers.
Shotguns and root beer.
There you go. Mr. Joaquin, what is your favorite band or music group?
Sabaton.
What is it with my kids naming all these people that I don't know?
They're just cooler than you. It's okay.
Okay, well,
They're 25 years old.
one was 21 Pilot, the other one was Audio Slave.
Which one was Audio Slave?
Vida.
Really?
Yeah, Vida said Audio Slave. Either way, I think you guys just answer the first thing that sounds cool to you.
No, I like Sabaton because it's heavy metal songs about war.
Oh, okay,
The
very
Red
good.
Bear and the Dead Men.
How do you understand heavy metal?
He doesn't sound like that. It's a deep voice, like it's some kind of Viking song.
Someone kicked him in the throat. Okay. I don't know what to ask now. I drew a blank. I'm gonna get it. No dead air. Hold on. Well, we know how old you are, but how old are you?
25.
25. Very good. Very good. You got a job yet?
I mean, I'm 14.
Well, okay. Okay. There you go. Still homeschooling. So, what's your favorite subject at homeschooling?
I think language arts, the fix the grammar I do.
Oh, that's 2 for language arts.
Really?
Yes, it's really 2. All right. What's your favorite sport?
I think either baseball or boxing.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, you just started dunking 8.5 in an 8.5 foot basket. I would think you were like feeling like, yeah, basketball's it.
I like basketball, but I think if I had to play a sport professionally, it would be football or boxing.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
Baseball. I'm in baseball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it kind of hit me a little late. I was like,
Football.
all right. Would you play for the Yankees?
I'm not going to answer that. That answer is obvious.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Wait, I didn't answer it.
Yes, you did.
Yes, Yankees. All the way.
They do pay the most.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. If you're good enough, they'll pay you mega millions. Favorite movie? See if it changed from the first one. You don't have to answer what you answered 2 years ago.
If you're there to skip 2 scenes, Braveheart.
Well, of course. That's the only way you can watch it. Let's see. All right, Braveheart's such a great movie.
It is so good.
Oh, man, what a movie. I think I want to see it tonight. No, I got to go to work tomorrow. All right. Favorite TV show? It could be one of your cartoons.
It's either a toss-up between Deadliest Warrior, even though it was canceled like 9 years ago, or Bluey.
I heard you. I can't believe my kids like Bluey. Oh, well, Luna tried to cop out and say she didn't like Bluey, even though the minute it pops on, she just moseys on in, sits down. You know, she does the show where it's like, I got to sit here and watch Bluey. But, she's the cool kid here. All right, so we got your music. We got your favorite movie. Oh, that's right. Instruments. What instruments do you play?
Piano, violin, and bass guitar. And sometimes when I'm in the mood, drums or electric guitar.
Which one's your favorite?
Bass.
All about the bass. The bass. The bass. Slapping the Bass? No, you don't know that movie.
I tried electric when I played bass for a long while. Then I tried to get back to electric guitar, and I had it. It's light, it's small, the strings are thin, and the amp's as big as this.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And I remember thinking, man, this thing is so tiny.
Yes.
Because I remember playing at first having the bass. I'm like, man, this thing is like a big bass. Now I got used to it. Like the guitar's like, oh, look at this tiny little thing. It's almost like a bass, but little and 2 more strings. Look at that.
All right. We have your music. We have your school. Favorite outdoor activity, sports-wise. Okay. Can we stir up trouble? No, I won't ask you who's the favorite to play outside with. I don't know what else to ask you. You sure you got nothing else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All right. So, one last thing for the people. What you got to say?
Something is so... Oh, I remember. Everyone, if you find yourself in warm water, take a bath.
Okay. Hello, Miss Lily.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You're all grown up now. My little baby girl. All right. Man, you're gonna make me cry. You're in college. You're doing high school. Oh, yeah. All right. So, I guess we'll get this over with. The next time we do this, you might be in your career. That's not good. All right. I'm gonna stop being a dad now. You got any questions for me?
Yes.
Ask.
So, my first one is, let me see if I know how to word this. I remember watching your last episode, and you said that you didn't want Trump to win, you wanted RFK to win, but you voted for Trump because you didn't want to take votes away from him.
Yes.
Why did you think that RFK was a better candidate?
One, because though they both have great policies, this left side is very bitter, and you can give them a good idea, and it came from anyone else, they would admit it was a great idea. But because it's coming from Trump, these snowflakes would melt rather than say it's a good idea and say it's worse because it's coming from a racist bigot with orange hair. As opposed to saying, you know what, that is a good idea. This country does need that. Another thing is that Trump's policies are great for the economics, great for border patrol, keeping us out of war. There's a lot of good things. But of how much they're against him, I was thinking, okay, what other candidate can actually get things done? And the next person to him that has something that's dear to me and I think beneficial for my family is RFK. RFK has gone constantly to battle with people from pharma, which, you know, pharma has most of the politicians in the White House in their pocket. So he was willing to go against them. He was willing to go after Roundup, which is a weeding company. They sell all that stuff, and then they poison everything, give everyone cancer. But, you know, because this government and FDA are in other people's pockets, they let these things go through. He actually sued them and won. He went after Big Pharma. He goes after food techs. He brings things into attention. Like stuff that normal people know. That most of the food that they sell here in this country, they don't sell it in other places because it's poison, right? And he was making all these normies, liberals, and people who swear they know stuff but don't know nothing. He was bringing that to their attention where it's like, hey guys, this is all poison. You're cereal, you're this. And then once he started making noise, then you started seeing it all over Instagram, everywhere else besides media, because the media is also in pharma's pocket. So I was like, okay, this guy's got biscuits. You know, he's out there fighting the fights that we wish we could fight. And he was doing it with, you know, more power than us, the normal person. But he was out there with, you know, he wasn't president. And he was able to move the needle, as they would say. He was able to make some noise. So if he would actually become president as a Democrat, the lefty moronic people that are out there wouldn't actually, go against everything he said. He's not Trump. So they would have agreed with the stuff that sounded good, and they would have helped him move forward. That's why I felt like, okay, I didn't want what happened 8 years ago, where Trump had good policies and they shut him down just because they came from him. Even though he is he's no longer a Democrat now, but even though at the time he was a Democrat, this house is not about parties. Okay, we're not about parties. We're about what's better for our family, our future. Okay. And it just happens to be that in this time of history, actually, are we fooling? The Republicans have always been a better group of people. If you go all the way back in history, which all this stuff, I don't have to go, through it with you. They've always been better, and you can always hope that someone comes out of the Democratic side that isn't a demon. And RFK was that guy. And I was trying to, playing the odds. If the Democrats were going to still be in power, then it'd be great to find the one non-demon in the party to help us out in the future. That was it.
Okay.
Question 2.
Let's see if I remember. Oh, I remember.
I mean, I could go on for like 45 more minutes on why he's so much better than a lot of people, but go ahead.
Well, so the second question is, I know you didn't want to homeschool us at first, but were you on the safe side with Mom about not vaccinating us at first?
Okay. I've said this before. I am a product of what it is to be a minority, a Puerto Rican in this country. I was indoctrinated that pharma loves me. I was indoctrinated that our food was perfectly fine for us, that our school system would never fail us because daddy government loves me. And they're going to do everything for me. So by the time we had Matthew, I was early 20s. I still had, I woke up from the bubble that the government, cared about us. But I still was a product of their indoctrination. So there's a lot of things that your mom had the idea of first, and it took a while of her convincing me. What worked for your mother was not nagging me to death like normal human beings do, or women. What it is that she came with facts, not emotions. We debated, and it was like one person who didn't know and a non-liberal, right? She came with facts, no emotions. She didn't try to manipulate me or, the point system with it. She just basically came and said, hey, listen, this isn't vaccines. And then it's like, oh, no, it's not. I've had vaccines and I'm perfectly fine. And then she's like, okay, but this is the vaccines when in the 80s and these are the vaccines today. And I was like, oh, they put that in there? Why is that in there? That belongs in a thermometer, right? So I went ahead and did that. I was like, okay, no problem. We won't. No more big pharma. We're not going to let them drug us just for fun. Because then again, it was like 30 shots within the first year. And then, the second year, 40 shots. And they just wanted to stab you guys. They were like people in prison, basically, looking for someone to shank. Well, they belong in prison. But when school came along and Mom had the idea of homeschooling, I was like, the only people I've ever seen homeschooled were white kids. And they were weird white kids. Okay. And it was like, I don't want my kids to be like that. No, I know, but it's good for, no. I had so much fun in school. Why would you take that away from them? And why would they be like, I don't want them to be like these kids. And then, Mom started bringing me to I think she brought me to a co-op where we went to just go check stuff. And I saw a bunch of normal kids. You know, kids that were socialized, kids that knew how to behave, kids that knew how to talk, kids that had reverence for their parents, and normal. Actually, no. Beyond better than the normal today. Kids. The relationship they had with their parents, the, demeanor that they had. It was a whole different world. So it took me away from all the weird people from Calvary Chapel and introduced me to a lot of different people. So it just turned out that it wasn't weird white people. It was weird Calvary Chapelians. So I saw that. And then at that time is when a lot of things were taking a shift in the educational system also. So even though it was already bad, we got taught false history, stuff like that. They weren't messing with the genders as they started to then. Bullying got out of hand. And what I mean by bullying got out of hand is, in my day, if there was a bully, you punch him in the face. Tomorrow you're eating lunch. Okay? You taught the bully that he wasn't going to bully you, and he stopped bullying you. Well, today, or at least when he was going to go to school, if you punch a bully in the face, then you get suspended. They press charges. They this, they that. And then they tell the bully, it's okay, bully. You can go back to bullying tomorrow. It was just a weird time. Matthew was a huge kid, right? And he was a softie. So if I would have put him in school, he would have became a target. And they would have either turned him into an animal or made him a basically very secluse. Like he would crumble. Because that's what bullying does if you don't put a stop to it. But with how people are today, there's a bully in every other corner because it's gotten out of hand. No one's put a stop to it. So all of that made me change my mind about homeschooling. So anything else, pretty much we were on the same page about. But those were the two big ones that no. Homesteading, all that stuff that mom's into. I could care less. When mom said she wanted to make her own bread and whatever, it's like, as long as I eat bread, I don't care where it comes from. She started making all the soaps and stuff like that. I didn't care necessarily that it was natural. It was saving me money. So it was like, all right, cool. But then again, she just kept on bringing me the information. And it's like, yeah, I don't want this stuff on my body. Like, why is there aluminum in deodorant? Like, that makes no sense. So, that's how she got me along in her little gravy train that we have today. What else?
So I just came up with this question now listening to how you and Mom talk with each other. And I was thinking about a big topic today in church is like that many pastors are like afraid to talk about is women being submissive to the husbands.
Yes.
So I was wondering, like I see how Mom is submissive to you and that she tries her very best to like be respectful towards you. Mm-hmm. But how do you as a husband, like, how do I explain my question?
I beat her. No, it's a joke, people. I know people at Calvary Chapel were like, yes, we got him. It was a joke, okay? It was a joke. LP, it was a joke. Everyone else, it was a joke. Go ahead, ask your question before I get in trouble. And people are like, yes, we knew it.
My question was more like, when she does come up with her ideas that maybe are opposite towards yours, how do you, like, first try not to get angry with her, but also, like, come and start trying to understand where she's coming from?
Leading is not about making all the decisions, right? That's the problem that people have. So there's an issue that happens in the churches today, right? Either they teach submission, either the woman has no say, or has no ideas, has no nothing. It's whatever the man says, and that's that. It doesn't work because your wife is not cattle, right? The other side is they make these stupid statements, happy wife, happy life. The women will say stuff like, he's the head, but I'm the neck, which in other words, she controls wherever he turns and yada, yada, yada. It's getting away from things like that. And it's truly just watching how, from the beginning of Adam, Genesis, all the way to even Jesus's day, right? Everything was, you could tell there was a leader, but as a leader, you had to listen to the people. You had to take in certain ideas. So one of the best examples is Moses. He was the leader of the Jewish people. His father-in-law came in and said, bro, I don't know how you're doing what you're doing. It doesn't really look healthy for you. You don't look like you're doing good. What about this? And now he took that information and he took it to God. He didn't make the decision then. He could have, but he took it to God. So not that it always happens in this house, but what I try to do when I have an idea and mom has an opposing idea, if most of the time it just makes more sense. So it's like, all right, we'll do that. Your mom makes great plans 90% of the time, right? The other times it's basically, it's just a no, and then I have to explain myself, and hopefully she understands it. Sometimes she doesn't understand it, but she, that little scripture reminds her, it's like, all right, well, we'll do whatever you say. And then sometimes it's like, I'll get back to you. And basically I take her information, my information, I take it to God. And whatever decision comes, it's what it is, and that's it. It's a lot of listening and trying to comprehend the situation. And by listening, I don't mean just what the other person says. It's listening to the time, listening to what's going on, listening to what the future can be, and then sitting there and actually contemplating, is what being said valid? Does it make sense? Then it doesn't matter who it comes from. At the end of the day, I'm at work most of the day, right? Mm-hmm. Mom is the one that's in charge, right?
Right.
Most of the time, mom is actually just doing the way we've agreed to do it. So even though I'm not here, I'm leading. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to be involved in every decision she makes. I don't have to be involved in a lot of the things because she knows the parameters of how I think our family should be. Mm-hmm. We came up with these parameters together. And when we do things together, I can lay the law down mm-hmm. and know that because she agreed with the law, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. It seems difficult, but it's really not. I mean, how often have you heard me say to her, I'm leader and that's it?
Never.
Because I don't need to tell her. She knows it. And if, not that I want to speak for your mother, but if I'm correct, I'm not her leader because I'm a great leader. I'm her leader because she's obedient to God. And though your mom may make me angry, make me upset, and so on and so forth when we do have arguments, because we're not perfect. You guys know this. I don't love her just because I'm supposed to love her because she's the mother of my children. No. When it's hard to love her, right, God reminds me, do you want me to love you the same way? And it's obedience to God overall. So, Miss Lily, then, what is your favorite movie?
There are too many. I could narrow it down to 3, which would be Facing the Giants.
Don't go with the same ones from last time.
I like that one. It's the best Christian movie I've seen.
Okay, fine. I agree.
If and Surf's Up.
If? As in the movie If?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you put the two titles together. No. If was not bad. If was pretty good. Surf's Up. Yeah, that was pretty good.
90% of the movie was improv.
Was it?
Yeah.
How do you know this? Were you there?
No, they said it. The people making the movie.
Were they real penguins?
They actually did bring penguins in for some of the noises.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know why they didn't just go to the penguins.
Yeah.
Why bring them in?
It was good for promotions. Not promotions. It's called to promote the movie is what I was trying to say.
I think that's the best acting Shia LaBeouf has ever done.
Is it?
Probably. Actually, no, I got to give the kid credit. He did Transformers, and it's basically him in front of a green screen most of the movie. So all the acting that he did, there was nothing there except for green. So I'll give him credit. He's pretty good. All right, so TV show?
There's Psych, Bluey, the original Sesame Street for nostalgia's sake, and Electric Company.
I used to like Electric Company, and then that moron ruined it, so I can't see anything with him in it.
Then Manuel.
Yeah. I see him and I just want to vomit.
You watched that one when you were a kid?
No, but you guys would watch it, and sometimes I'd sit down and watch it with you guys. Now if you put it on, because he's in it,
You're like,
I refuse to do anything with it.
yeah.
Like people will say, oh, he's in this. Like Moana. I like Moana. But his name shows up in the credits. Nope. No more. Nothing. It's like John Leguizamo to me. Anything they're involved in, it could be the best thing ever. I want nothing to do with it. I don't want to put $1 into it. I don't want a rating to go to them. Nothing. Till they ship up and grab a book and read and educate themselves. But anyways. All right, so what was the other one with the spelling? It was the dog. What was the one with the dog?
The dog?
It was the dog. He ate like alphabet soup.
Oh, Martha Speaks.
Yeah, you guys used to like that. Nobody likes Martha Speaks
We
anymore?
love Martha Speaks. It's just not a favorite.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Your favorite color is blue.
No.
What? Everyone said it was blue. Go ahead. What is it?
All colors pretty much. I can't pick. Every now and then I'm like, oh, this is my favorite color. But then I'll see another shade of a different color and I'll be like, oh, but I like this one. So they're just all my favorites.
So you're undecisive. Got it. Favorite outdoor activity?
Probably roller skating.
Roller skating. Indoor activity? We already know the answer to that, but
Crocheting.
yeah.
Or video games. Either or.
Okay. Well, you do play UFC 5 with me, but what's your record? Like 1 win over 100 losses? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
We do play UFC 5 a lot now. Oh, if only I had competition. No.
I get you really banged up.
Yes, so that one of your brothers can beat me. I will say this because JoJo's going crazy over there. The last time I played with JoJo, he picked Mike Tyson. I forgot who I picked. And he knocked me out twice.
Okay.
So, he won twice. What he doesn't know is that the next time we play and he picks Mike Tyson, I'm just going to pick Muhammad Ali. And it'll be over for him. But you can't let people win.
Yeah.
Because they take it to the grave. All right, so we got games, roller skating. Favorite part about hunting so far?
I think my favorite part is when we went turkey hunting that first day and the deer shows up. It was like upsetting, but really funny at the same time.
It was depressing is what it was.
And then you had to like talk to it to make it leave. Like, go, leave, go.
It was like, ha, ha, ha.
She was like, what are you guys doing? Oh, that's a tent. I couldn't tell. It was camouflage.
Yeah. He's like, oh, can I hang out with you guys?
I'll be quiet. You will never hear me.
We didn't even hear him.
No.
No,
How did he even show up?
huh?
Where did he even come from?
Okay, so you know where my tree stand is? Right? It came from that path over there. And it was interesting because, like I said, I kept telling you guys, I was telling JoJo, I was like, you guys kept making noise, kicking up every leaf. It's like you found the leaf to kick up just for fun. You're like, this is going to make that angry. So, as we're making our way into the back, Matt starts going, Dad. And I'm already annoyed with all the noise. And here he is calling me, trying to get my attention outside of the tent. Like, can you wait till we're inside of the tent? He's like, Dad. And I'm like, what? And then as I look at him, right, I go, ooh, deer. He goes, yeah. I was like, I saw him first. He's like, no. And then I was like, wow, he's pretty close. And then we told, did Mike go with us that day?
No.
It was just us four, right? Okay.
So.
Oh, man. Oh, that was so depressing.
The funniest part for me was that you shook the tent to get Joaquin in my attention.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do that, I'm thinking, this makes a ton of noise.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not fair. And then I was like, you stinking deer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We should have just hunted down here the whole time.
Dad's over here mad that we're kicking leaves. He's over here shaking the tent. Let's see. That is a good memory. That'll always be there. God, you people should have seen all the turkeys I saw last week. Oh, I'm still upset. It was... Anyways, so no more turkeys. Let's see. I'll ask you the question that JoJo asked me because it was a good question. But if you say Mexico, I swear to goodness, I'm gonna take you to Texas and push you across the border.
Hopefully, Trump has got like one where you can take people back. Hopefully.
No, you're gone. You're gone. Don't come back.
Like Charlie Brown.
No, but you got paperwork. You'll be allowed back in. You were born here. You'd be like, hello, I have Social Security. Where and what would you like to hunt outside of this country?
I don't know. I'd just like to get a deer in this country for Pete's sake.
That's a great answer because I feel the same way sometimes. All right. Is there anything besides a deer and turkey you would like to hunt?
I think buffalo. I want to try what they taste like.
I can get you buffalo, but I definitely want to hunt for buffalo. But you can't miss.
Yeah.
Them suckers are like a Volkswagen Beetle running at you, full power. Well, it would have to be a Volkswagen being pushed by a real car, hitting you, is what it would feel like. You're crocheting. I know. You're making soap bags for Mommy's soap. You planning to sell any of it?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Make your own money.
The lady wants to pay me for 500 soap bags.
And how much is she going to pay you?
I don't know yet. Miss Liz. Yeah, Miss Liz and I are going to figure out the proper price for 500 soap bags.
500. Yeah, you got to come up with a good number because that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. 500 bags. It means if you sell them for like $5 each, it's good money. They can't be that cheap though because of the cloth you buy and all that.
The cotton's actually only $2 per tiny skein.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little less than $2, and I can make 3, which is about 75 if we're rounding it.
How long does it take you to make them?
Like 50 minutes.
So you gotta put in the hour. Yeah. You know, what do you think you're worth an hour? Shoot, you can go flip burgers for $18 an hour.
Yeah.
So each bag, $20. Boom, done. No.
I charged them for 12 by themselves. Mm-hmm. It was funny because when the lady came, Mom gave her soaps and like lotions, and she was like, "Thank you so much." And then Mom gave her the soap bags. And the lady was like, "Oh, I love these. I will buy these from you." And I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "How much do you sell?" And Mom was like, "Well, she doesn't really know," because Mom knew what the price was.
And why didn't Mom say?
I think she knew that Miss Liz would help me figure out a better price at a wholesale price.
Oh.
So she was trying to like be careful. And then but she asked me, and she had the soap bag in her hand, which already had the price tag. So I went $12, and she went $12 because she asked for $500 already.
Oh yeah, $512. That's cheap, lady. You know how long it takes? She just said it takes her an hour to do it, plus the materials. Trust me, I know about the material cost. Oh, man. So you're going to go into your own business. Do you have a name for your business yet?
No. I use Mom's business name, which is, I forgot. She keeps on switching it, and I'm like, wait, which one is it? Pick one, please.
How about Dr. Do soap bags? I don't know. since you are trying to become a doctor, you gotta incorporate doctor in it.
I'm thinking if that by the time, if this business takes off before I finish college, then why continue with college when I already have a good business?
I agree. Because I don't want you going to school for that long. It's too long. Plus, we're poor, so we get help. But once you get into the doctor stuff, that's going to be expensive. And if you marry the right guy, great. You know, you won't be in debt for the rest of your life. But let's say God says, no, she's going to be with you forever. Thank you, God. That means that bill's going to be there forever. That's sad. Yeah, don't go be a doctor. Why do you want to be a doctor? Save people and stuff. Who wants to do that?
Me?
Mm.
I find other doctors annoying.
I mean, that is a good reason to become a doctor. It's not like they're trying to heal us anyway. They're just trying to keep us coming. It's like a drug dealer, you know. Keep you hooked. Keep you coming. Oh, you got a little pain? I got this nice little med for you. Oh, man, what are we going to do? All right, so what other question do I have for Miss Lily? What's your favorite school subject so far?
Probably math.
Probably math? And probably what else? Like,
I don't know. I was thinking math.
all right. I think I saw you today doing trigonometry. Or what was that today?
Algebra? Yeah, I think it was
Oh, that was advanced algebra then, because that's no algebra I've ever seen.
Well, they put all of the algebra into one course instead of splitting it up.
It's just nuts.
I think it's genius.
Why?
Because it's like confusing when you try to split up into different groups. Just teach it all at once. Because then you got to remember what they taught you a year before.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I just wish that a lot of this math, it seems like, you know, like figure out why without figuring out what why is. Like, if you can tell me to figure it out, can I find an answer? Like today, where you were splitting the y's, and you were putting the y's on one side and the x's on one side, and then it would be like, let's say, -5 in the middle. Okay, so what is the y's and what are the x's? Oh, we don't care about that. We just wanted you to separate them.
What I like about that course is that it does that. So it's so complicated. They don't want to teach you all at once. So they do, listen, we're just going to teach you how to separate it so it's easier. Next lesson, we'll teach you how to figure out what X and Y equal.
I guess I'll be taking that with you then. Because I need to figure out why the Y and the X are there. Or are they just wasting time? Instruments? Do you play any instruments?
Yeah, piano and the banjo. No, it's not banjo. It looked like a banjo, but it's not a banjo. What do they call it?
A banjolele?
Pretty much a ukulele. I play Giddy's ukulele more than I play my banjolele.
I wish you would play your banjo more than you play the
They
ukulele.
tell lies. They say it's played the exact same way a ukulele is played. It is not.
What's the difference?
You play it like you would play. It's like saying the guitar and bass is played the same way. Yeah, you use a pick and you play it with your fingers, but there are different strings and they don't all make the same sound.
Oh, she's getting angry.
It's ridiculous because they're like, here, learn this song. I'm learning the song. I'm like, let me try it on the ukulele. It doesn't sound the same.
Maybe it's not tuned. I mean, they have been sitting there for a while.
Yeah, I tried when they were both tuned to make sure that I was getting it right. And then I'm like, what is going on? I can't figure it out.
Yeah, Vida picked up her guitar the other day and she strummed it and all the dust came off it. I was like, oh man. But she spends more time on the drums. Do you play with the drums too?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite song to play on the piano?
I think All of Me by John Legend. I don't even like the guy.
I don't think anyone likes the guy.
No.
I don't even think he likes himself. I'm pretty
Not
sure
to marry
when.
the person he married.
Oh, well, that's even worse. I'm pretty sure he looks in the mirror and he's like, what did I do to myself? He'll be divorced in a year or two.
Maybe.
All right, let's see. I think I have nothing else. Do you have anything else? Anything for the people?
Probably not.
All right.
Watch my podcast.
Oh, what is your podcast?
Let me think if I remember. Two of a bunch.
Why is it two of a bunch?
Because it's Jojo and I.
And
big
you're
bunch.
two?
Yeah, two of us.
From a?
Bunch.
Oh, clever. Who picked the banana on your logo?
I don't remember. I think it was Mom's idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Mom's idea.
Give the lady her credit. Give
I
her
think
her
it was-
flowers.
It was 2 years ago. I don't remember at this point. We'll have it on recorded. I'll remember then.
All right, we got last of the Puerto Ricans, Mr. Matthias. His eye winking was high. Just, Mom said, don't be weird. He's like, what's the weirdest thing I could do? So, Mr. Matthias, the oldest of the Perez Kitty clan. Any questions for me?
Question number 1. If you were to have any firearm, legal or non, which one would that be?
It's been removed from a lot of parts of this country, but it would be the 50 caliber Beretta. It's a sniper rifle that can leave a hole in an armored truck. It's such a beautiful. I think it's the Beretta. It's been such a long time that when they made it's a sniper rifle. It definitely shoots 50 cal. It starts with a B. I may be wrong, and it may not even be a Beretta anymore because it's kind of like I wanted it so bad, and then they made it legal, and then I put it like in the back of my brain, so I don't remember what exactly it's called now. But all my gun enthusiasts know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm gonna cry now. All right, what do you got?
All right. Question number 2 would be, if you were to find a church relatively close to here that is somewhat new, Baptist or not, would you check the church out?
I'm always going to, well, it's been a while since I've gone, but I've always gone to check different churches out. Definitely wouldn't be Baptist because the Baptists aren't what they used to be. Now they're either super hyper Calvinist or they run like non-denominations, and basically, it's the problem with non-denomination is they don't even know who they are, and that's why they give themselves that name, and it's its own denomination because they still market themselves like every other church. So if I find the church in the area, it would have to be something new. Because most of the places I've either done research on or found, different things about it. And I don't feel it'll benefit us as a family. So at this point, it would have to be something new.
All right.
Yeah. Or maybe you can start your own church.
Right. Let's see if I remember my third question. Since we talked about firearms, what kind of melee weapon would you like?
I got them. They're right there.
Samurai
Sword and
Viking axe?
Yep.
And the Viking longsword?
I mean, it'd be nice to add to the collection, but I've always liked the katana as a sword, and Vikings, mostly Vikings, are known for berserkers, and berserkers usually had thrown axe. Okay, so now it's my turn. We'll go with the same simple questions we asked the kids. Movie?
The Untouchables.
Untouchables. That is a great movie. I mean, it's no Braveheart, but it is definitely one of the greatest movies ever. Sean Connery. Favorite TV show? And if you say Bluey, I will choke you to death.
No. I'll sit down for it because it's on, but no. Last Airbender would be my favorite.
Yes, Last Airbender is great. That's a real cartoon. Like, who wants to watch a bunch of dogs go... Anyways.
There's a meme on it where it's like, my friends complain about it, and then it's the line that Iroh says, unlike you, people, you undervalue for what it really is.
All the instruments you play.
All right. Piano, guitar, kalimba, harmonica,
Cuatro, ukulele.
Don't throw the cuatro in there. You have a cuatro. You still haven't learned to play it.
I haven't learned to play it properly, but it's still a guitar, and I play it like a guitar. I understand that you Puerto Ricans out there are going to be very upset about it. It's just another guitar. It's like every bass enthusiast saying, a bass is different from a guitar. You're right. It's got just 4 strings.
You know you're 18,
strings.
right? You're 18. You talk crap about the cuatro one more time, and you will be finding your own place to live. It's a cuatro. It's one of the most beautiful instruments ever made.
And one of the most difficult.
Yes, and you're a musician. I've never seen anyone in this world, okay, pick up music as quick as you, ever. Okay, you listen to something, you go to the piano, and you start like beating it up because you just hit it a couple times, and then all of a sudden there's music coming out of it. Like, you're really good at it. So we didn't suggest the cuatro. Well, Mom didn't suggest the cuatro to you, okay, because she thought it would be nice to have in the house. She thought if anyone can learn to play it, it would be you.
I'll figure it out eventually.
I'd rather have that. Don't ever talk crap about the cuatro again. I will move you out, and then in your bed, I will put the cuatro. So.
Brand new son.
Yes. And we'll call it Matias without cuatro. That'll be his name. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. We'll tattoo it on the back. Let's see. Favorite instrument to play, which obviously isn't the cuatro.
The piano. It was my first and is still my favorite.
It's like my wife. She's my first love. You know what's funny? All these people with instruments and not one of you can sing.
Not true. Lily can sing. She totally can sing. Yeah, she can. She can. Well, she mimics. She mimics a bit. She can mimic Gwen Stefani a bit. Hit certain pitches like Celine Dion. You can do
no
it.
way. Don't bring up Celine Dion. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? New Celine Dion, maybe. Old Celine Dion is totally different. I mean, I could sound like new Celine Dion. Let's see. We got your instruments. Favorite sport?
Favorite sport? Probably basketball.
Probably. You know that Jojo can dunk?
Yes, and he's dunked on me.
Oh, there you go.
And then I just slapped the backboard on him instead, which isn't impressive whatsoever, but
You slapped the backboard?
it's getting somewhere.
Yeah. Slapping the boards. He slaps the bass, you slap the boards. All right. Favorite indoor activity?
Drawing.
Drawing. Are you still drawing your magnetic magaramuz or whatever they called again?
Yeah, I'm drawing Japanese art style and trying to draw more in the Marvel art style. Trying to draw a bit more realistic.
Very good.
Which, if anybody's interested in the realistic, you can check out my profile on the XP Pen community.
Plug them in. Plug them in.
One Punch Man 08. No, One Punch Art 08.
Yeah, you got to know your own thing if you're going to plug yourself in, buddy. It's just like, how you doing? I sell soap. My name is Dr. Something Soap Bags, and I got you.
Dr. Notre.
Yes, Dr. Nadra. Anyways, all right. So, favorite band or music group?
It's a toss-up between a Linkin Park or Metallica.
Enter the Sandman. See, I know Metallica. You're the only one that mentioned some like offbeat rock band thing that I actually knew who they were, and that was Metallica. Linkin Park, I know who they are.
Right.
Because that's probably the best choice of all of you.
I'm the favorite. And music.
No.
And the music. And music.
Not even then. No. All right. You only like Linkin Park because I'm the one that likes Linkin Park. And the song that you like is the same song I like where he's yelling, "Shut up when I'm talking to you."
In the End's my favorite. That and
Okay. I don't know. I like that song. I put it on very, very loud. Let's see. I don't know what else to say. Let's see. We got favorite color. Oh, favorite memory hunting so far.
Two comes to mind. The one where I saw the baby deer.
The baby.
Yeah. So, whoever wants to hear the story, I was just sitting down chilling.
They don't have a choice if they're gonna watch the whole thing.
You are listening to me. This is my time now. So, sitting in the tree, listening to a podcast, and then I hear a rustle over towards the little wooded area swamp.
Was it Kurt Russell or Bill Russell?
No, it's just a rustle. I think he was just like a Greg Russell. I don't know. Anyway,
Right.
so I see an animal come out. I'm like, it's bigger than a squirrel, so it's something. And then I look down. And I'm like, that's a baby deer. Well, I didn't realize it was a baby, so I'm texting Dad. I'm like, there's a deer underneath my tree stand. Now what?
Another one who needs a play-by-play.
Well, no, because I'm like, okay, I got the crossbow. I'm just going to wait till he moves out of under the tree stand because it'd be really stupid to shoot him while he's underneath. So I'm getting ready. I'm like, it's a baby. I'm like, ugh.
It was a baby. You could have probably elbow dropped him from the tree stand and he would have went down.
Probably. I'm looking at this deer. I'm like, oh, the baby's here. Maybe the mom's somewhere. Sorry, baby.
I'm the one that texted you
Well, you text?
not to shoot the baby, to fight every urge you have. Don't shoot the baby. And keep your eye open because the mom will come out. What was that, your subconscious all of a sudden?
Yes, very. Anyway, so Dad tries to use the deer calls to see if we can bring out the mom. I'm using the small calls every once in a while. We don't see it.
And the mom was like, I ain't stupid. I see your big butt up there.
Mama's like, nah, my son's fine. He too puny to get shot at. Buzz old bones.
Nah, I saw that the baby deer from like a distance walking by. And I was like, well, that's a baby. It was tiny.
Yeah, so that was it. The baby deer eventually walked off, and that was the end.
And what was the second one?
Literally the beginning of turkey hunting season. When the deer came out,
Oh.
like Lily said.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I had the shotgun right in my hand. I was holding both shotguns. I'm like, I'm going to shoot this deer. And I don't care if it's the off season. You were hiding this whole time. I will get my revenge.
You don't want it off season because that's when they get worms.
Yeah,
And then the meat's no good
parasites.
anyways.
You mentioned the turkeys, and I'm thinking, now the turkeys are coming out, so deers and turkeys are just swapping their seasons now. They're like, you know what? Tag. You guys will take fall, we'll take spring. I'm thinking, because they have winter, they have turkey hunting for the winter, right?
Fall.
Fall. So it's already over.
It was over a week ago.
Should have paid attention.
Now, if I would have got my license, I could have shot the ones that were right next to me.
I know. I was thinking, okay, next year if those turkeys come back, I'm just buying the turkey hunting one for the fall, and I'm getting me turkey.
I'm hoping they stay there
Me too.
and just relax and chill, enjoy their time through the winter. And then they show up in the spring so I can take them all home.
I'm either getting a turkey or deer. That's just the goal. And then once I finally bag one, then we're going to go a bit higher. Deer with antlers.
I could care less about the antlers. It doesn't feed me. Mom wants the antlers because she wants to do some cool stuff with it. But so recently, you have graduated La High School. How was that?
It was very sad. I really miss being homeschooled.
Well, you're still kind of homeschooled doing your college stuff online.
It's not the same.
You are writing papers every other day or 3 per day. I don't know what they're teaching. Well, they're obviously not teaching you anything, but I don't know what they get out of making you write so many papers within the week. Every time I turn around, you're writing a new paper. It's annoying me, and I'm not the one that has to write it. You also, I don't think, were you working with me last time we did this?
Yes, we were.
And that time you were doing high school, college, and work. which one was the more annoying one?
Maybe the college.
I'm surprised it took you that long to say maybe college. Because work, you're only working 4 hours.
Yeah, but you can get annoyed with people for 4 hours.
Oh, I know.
You work the whole shift. You worked 8.
Yeah, well, I work with people. You're the maintenance guy. You get to go outside and cut weeds away from people.
That's the best part of the job.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the pay, I'd switch with you. Let's see. Oh, I'm going to ask you the question that I asked Lily and I asked JoJo. Well, JoJo asked me. I asked Lily. Where and what outside of this country would you like to hunt?
I would want to hunt in New Zealand. There are these big looking boars. They look so good. And then Steve Rennell from Meat Eaters, he cut that thing up. He cooked it. It looked delicious.
It's boar. Anything boar has got to be delicious.
I'm wondering how it tastes in rice and beans.
Actually, anything with adobo. Put some adobo on some wild boar. No, I'd have to bring it home. Mom would have to make panit with it.
She'd have to make the little mix too.
Hey, so me and Mom were talking, right? And I want to buy this stuff to make meat sticks. You know what meat sticks are?
Yes.
Okay. We can go halfsies, and we can pick it up, and then we can sell Spanish-style meat sticks and make a little side hustle for me and you. And I only say halfsy because all the equipment's very expensive. And once in a while, I'm lazy, and you'll have to do the cooking.
I'm down for it. Make money and we get delicious beef sticks.
It's recorded on here. This is the contract.
We have it in writing.
It's called halfsies. We divide it by 2, and the profits get divided by 1/3 for him and 2/3 for me. Wait, no, that's not how that works.
1 for you, 2 for me, 3 for you.
No,
1 for me.
it's 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 for you, 1, 2 for me.
1, 2, 3.
No, that's not how it works. You'll learn. Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to teach you all about the hustle. That way when you move out, you'll be like, no, you can't hustle me. My dad hustled me. I know all about the hustle.
Do the hustle.
No, not that one. That's a different hustle. And I don't have the rhythm to do the hustle. It looks more like the Russell.
The Kurt Russell.
Yes. It's a callback. So what's your favorite book?
Still the Giver.
Still the Giver? And who gave it to you? Or is it the fan of the person who gave it to you?
There was a person that gave it to me.
Forget it, bro. My God. Oh, so it's Still the Giver. Awesome.
Sorry, I have something called literal-itis. It just means I'm really literal. We just add itis to the end of it. So how do you feel about Trump winning the election?
Very, 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 very good. Not only because he won, and it's not a Democrat. Not only because of the policies and all the reasons I gave your younger sibling earlier. But I get to watch snowflakes melt.
You and Matt Walsh are happy about that?
Me and so many others with brains are enjoying watching them fall apart over nonsense. And the only thing I pray and hope for is that he makes it into the Oval Office, because he still has time before they can continue to try to assassinate him. We also know that, the rhinos and the Democrats are going to try to some type of cabal to go against him so that he can't actually fix the country, because they like the disaster that we're in, because though we, the people, suffer, they're the ones making the millions. So they're going to try to stop him from that. And I really hope they can't. And I hope that in the 4 years that he's allowed to do 90% of what he wants to do. And then from there, that he makes it in and he can stay in there for a while. So I am happy right now that he won, but I'm still pretty skeptical that he might be taken out beforehand. So if he gets in and everything goes as planned, great. If not, I just got to enjoy snowflakes melting and, all the craziness that's going on with all these people crying. And I mean, I talked about this the other day. I don't really want to get into it again, but oh man, the internet has become very fun.
Oh, yeah. I hear on X it's especially fun.
I don't know. I'm not on X, I guess.
I'm not either. I just heard Matt Walsh and Tim Pool talk about it.
Oh, okay. I'm sure they're definitely on X ever since Elon fixed it. I hear it's the place to be. I might actually take this off of most of the platforms I'm on and just go straight to X. Not that it'll do me any big favors, but eventually YouTube's going to probably flag the last one and they're going to flag this one. And, anything that says anything non-demonic is always flagged. So,
yeah,
you got to hide certain words. You can't say certain words. It's just a waste of time. And I know Spotify tries to do the same thing. And iTunes definitely belongs to the cabal. So you have Rumble, but Rumble makes it very difficult to download stuff onto. And now that I hear, Mom was telling me the last episode we did, that X actually lets you put on full episodes. I think X will be the way to go.
Cool.
We'll see. I just don't want to start another social media account. I hate the ones I have now.
Yeah.
But eventually you guys can do this. Well, being that you asked me about Mr. Trump, how did it feel actually voting on a presidential election?
I felt good and I was doing my country a benefit.
Well, yeah. Definitely weren't. Because if you voted for the other side, you would have been out of this house too. I would have had your ballot and the cuatro laying in your bed. Well, the good thing is that for at least me, even if you voted your way, you would have at least had good enough reasons to back up whatever decision you had. Because it's interesting to see you watch your own political things, you come up with your own things, and you run them by your mother. Then your mother corrects you, and then you guys, have a very long, nice conversation about it. So it's nice to see you involved and trying to learn what's actually happening out there. And then when you don't understand something, it's also really nice that you actually, instead of filling in the blanks however you feel, you'll go to your mother and try to see, hey, I heard this. Is this correct? And I wish more people in this country would do that rather than believe the Democrats love me. You actually research. Even though college tells you opposite.
Yeah, that's because you guys raised me right to think on my own as an individual. Nobody today is really taught to think on their own. They're told that if you want to be on the in crowd, if you don't want to feel left out, you got to be like the rest of us.
No, that's true. I'm constantly hearing people today spewing someone else's garbage. And it's like, where'd you get that from? Oh, it's my own thought. No, it's not. No one thinks like that. All right, well, I'm getting tired. So, anything for the people?
Well, everybody who's listening, subscribe to his dad's podcast. Put thumbs up. And if you want more content that isn't biased, he's your way to go.
Go to Tim Pool. No.
I mean, if you wanted to, the guy is libertarian, so.
For now. All right. Deuces.